Oh, that's it. Before we get started on the EG today, which we're gonna start putting it back to streetcar, we're gonna be getting a good start on that today. But before we do that, like I said, I have a garage mod. I have one more garage mod. I'm gonna keep having garage mods, I'm sure, but I have one that's actually really big. Check this out. One of you guys recommended that I pick up, not a meat thermometer, that's mine, some smart plugs, some smart outlets. So here they are. The idea here is that you plug this into an outlet, like the one that I would plug in my lights into, and then whatever is plugged into it is controlled wirelessly by this little switch panel that I can stick to the wall. How cool is that? I got one for the set of lights above the main bay, so let's just go ahead and hopefully this fits here. All right, and then we just plug this in. Okay, and we have power. All right, I'm gonna plug in the other two, and then we're gonna test the remote. So now we just turn these on, so that way when the switch is on, they're on. And then I should be able to turn everything on and off with the remote control. Let's try it, see if it works. Okay, 1, 2, 3 not working. All right, this is definitely some Chinese shit right here. I'm gonna have to mess around with this for a little bit and I'll get back to you guys. All right, here it goes. All right, so I just walked in and it's dark in here, obviously. All I gotta do now is 1, 2, 3. All the lights on the ceiling are on, and the RGB lights that are on the bench that you guys are stationed on right now. That's so tight. All right, what are we actually doing in today's video? Well, we're doing a couple of things. I wanna reinstall the Mini Cooper Big Brake Kit on the EG, and I wanna reinstall the street coilovers. It's on drag coilovers right now, which are unbearable on the street, and I also have the ride height set really high to fit the drag slicks. You might be thinking to yourself, John, if you put the Mini Cooper Big Brakes back on, you're not gonna be able to fit the slicks. And if you lower the ride height, you're not gonna be able to fit the slicks, which means you won't be able to do drag racing. Yes, that's absolutely true. I'm totally okay with taking a step away from drag racing with this car for a little while in order to get it ultra dialed. Once it's ultra dialed, if I want to come back and do a little bit of drag racing setup on this thing, I'm totally down. But for right now, this car's goal is to become a beast of a street car and to look cool for the first time in a while. Step 1 is going to be to paint the big brake upgrade kit because it's all rusty now because I never painted it when I first put it on. Oy. Drag racing 28, P72. Intake. Mini Cooper 1. Ah, so heavy. Ah. And Mini Cooper 2. That's 1. That's 2. These ball joints are shot, I think. Yeah, these ball joints are shot already. Like literally, I did 1 track day on them. I guess I did about 4 track days on them, but they're shot, which sucks. We gotta just remove these and then paint this whole thing, and we gotta get new ball joints. That's the move. Oh, I'm kind of hitting the rotor. That's 1 out. Painted and the brake calipers. These have got to sit for, actually I think it's 3 to 4 hours in a second coat, and then I have to wait 24 hours to throw them in the car. In the meantime, I can start taking apart the EG and installing the coilovers. Once the coilovers are in, then we can throw this on. This was gonna go last anyway, so it makes sense. I just want to get it painted first so that it's drying while we're working. We got Kern helping out. Basically, we're gonna just both be here until I'm done working. And I was like, well, if I do everything, it's probably gonna take about an hour and a half. And then I was like, if you wanna help out, make it go quicker, wiping down the 8th gen was on the list. So Kearney is doing a little waterless wash and wax on the 8th gen. And I will be installing the coilovers on the EG. A little combo action, little teamwork.
Last time I cleaned your flags, now I clean your car.
Well, thanks for helping. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm just getting these coilovers cleaned up. They're kind of dirty from track abuse. Over 1,000 miles of road tripping this car when it was NA, and a stock GSR when it didn't have problems all the time.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, looking great so far. First coilover going in. You guys ever been to Texas Roadhouse? And if not, why? What are you waiting for? And if you have, life's good, huh? Yeah, life's good at the Roadhouse.
I've never had it, John.
Oh my God, I forgot. Kearney's never been to Texas Roadhouse. It's kind of fucked up, honestly. Oh, never mind, I got it. Out with the old discontinued Omni-powered drag coilovers and in with the Blocks Racing Tuner Series discontinued coilovers. No. Coilovers are in up front. They're just dangling with all the rest of the suspension. Coilovers are in the rear, car's in the ground. That's not the final ride height because obviously it's got to settle once we put the car all the way down. And we can't put the car on the ground until all these parts are finished drying. And I also need lower ball joints. I need the lower roll center adjusters, which I'll pick up probably tomorrow morning. Yes, I'm vlogging again. Doesn't necessarily mean that every single vlog is going to be a daily vlog. I have been vlogging like 3 days in a row now, but this episode will definitely continue into 2 days. Give it up for Kearney, guys. She absolutely detail monstered this car, man. This thing looks freaking sweet in this lighting right now. Look at that thing, dude. Sheesh. Anyway, I'm packing up for the night, and I'm gonna just pick back up from this exact location, this exact shot tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is now tomorrow, and we have K-tuned roll center adjusters. Let's go. Car number 88 to 2000 Honda Civic, 90 to 01 Integra. All we gotta do today is install these in the spindles, and then just put everything back together for the front suspension, hook up the brake lines, and I guess technically we do have to bleed the brakes, but I don't have anyone to help me with that today because I don't think anyone's coming here to hang out. Roll center adjusters are basically longer ball joints that help fix your suspension geometry when lowering the car. I had roll center adjusters in the car previously, but as you guys saw, they were pretty shot, so we're swapping them out for some K-tuned ones, and hopefully they last a really long time. We'll see. Officially back to big brakes and low life. We are back to stance life on the EG, street life, let's go. Only problem is I do still need to bleed the brakes, and I don't have anyone here to bleed the brakes with me, so I can't put the wheels on, I can't put the car on the ground yet. And I have one surprise bonus mod that the EG's been needing for a while now, so stay tuned for the end of the video for that. It's gonna really tie this car together. It already looks so good with those black calipers, let's go. Balance the suspension. Oh, snap, dude. Oh, that looks so clean, dude. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Ho ho. Bye EG, bye EK, bye Boost Cave. EG, you're looking so much better. Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my lights with my new switch. Whoops. Oh, that's so cool. It looks so sick. The EG is already looking so much better. Obviously, I don't want to take it out and drive it right now because here in Chicago, the roads are nasty right now. It's like just above freezing, but we had like tons of snow and it was like negative temperatures last week. So now everything's kind of just like melting and there's a ton of salt on the road. Anyway, today's episode was stage one of kind of, you know, getting the EG dialed. This is a street car. Mini Cooper brakes are back on, painted, looking clean, looking fresh. Wheels are back on, car's on the ground with the Blocks TS coilovers, and the bonus mod, the turn signals are installed. The car is already looking so much better as is, but we definitely have a long way to go. I don't really have much to end off this video. I woke up at 5 a.m. today and I went to the gym at like 5:30, so I'm like extremely tired. This is like day one of readjusting back to my wake up early schedule, so I'm pretty fried. I'm just about to sit down and do some editing. I'll probably start editing the previous video and this video right now. Anything that you can think of that I should leave them off with? Anything?
No, I hope they're having a good week.
Kearney says she hopes that you're all having a good week. And I do too. I guess what I'll leave you off with is I started reading a book called Atomic Habits before the new year by James Clear. I haven't finished it yet because I got sick. Excuses. Anyway, it basically makes you really analyze the things that you do on a daily basis without thinking about it. You know, things like waking up and making your bed, or things like waking up and not making your bed. Things like going to the gym. Things like choosing the healthy option for foods, or anything good or bad in your life, whatever it is, just any habit. The book's been really cool, and it's been teaching me a lot about myself and about the habits that I have formed over the years. So I guess what I'll leave you off with for today is think about the things that you do on a regular basis on the day-to-day, and just make a mental note of like, is that a good habit or a bad habit? No matter what it is, just think like wake up in the morning, go to work, whatever, brush teeth, think about all the things that you do, every single thing that you do pretty much every single day, and just give it a plus or a minus, good thing or bad thing. And that's it. Don't even necessarily try to change anything, just at least make yourself aware of the things that you're doing on a daily basis. And that's step one. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Boosted John. We deserve nothing, earn everything. God bless, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.